my name is Glenn Dyer, and you were watching a Dyer-Situation. Today I'm seeing Jason Bourne, the latest in the BOURNE series, and if I'm being totally honest, the one with the most disappointing title. So if you don't know, the series has been titled, like, basically, the BOURNE three-syllable word, and that's just what they do. The BOURNE identity, the BOURNE supremacy, the BOURNE ultimatum. Well, that's 4 syllables, but you get the idea. And in this one, it's just Jason Bourne. And you know, I wouldn't mind so much if this was meant to be like the conclusion of the series or something, like, I don't know, Rambo was. Like, I think Rambo's the last Rambo movie. Like, I wouldn't mind it so much if that was the case. But if you look on the IMDb page and you see all the rumors, no, they're planning more. So what the hell's with this title? Why isn't it just the BOURNE amalgamation? I don't know. So anyway, I marathoned all the movies this week. I hadn't seen a single one before a week ago, so yeah, just got caught up on them all, including the spin-off movie with Hawkeye, which, if I'm being honest, is the one I actually like the most. Now, nothing particularly against Matt Damon, but he seems like a real blank slate in most of these. Like, I get very little off of him, and I know that, like, he's a guy who's lost his memory and stuff and doesn't know who he is, but even so, he's retained a lot of personality traits and stuff, certainly. And I don't know, I just don't find him very interesting. Not nearly as interesting as Hawkeye. As Aaron Cross, as he's known in that movie. So, yeah. And yeah, he's not a Leonardo DiCaprio. Matt Damon can act. Like, it's just more like Tom Cruise than anything else. That's the main thing I can compare him to. You know, pretty good actor, not a great one. Like, when you're watching him, you're constantly aware, oh, hey, this is Matt Damon. And he never fully becomes that character. And that's a bit of an issue. But hey, the series is known for a lot of pretty cool action scenes and stuff. Some actual effective use of shaky cam, although they also have ineffective uses of shaky cam in certain scenes, but, you know, at least a few of them are able to use it to enhance the scene while still allowing us to tell what the hell's going on. That's good. So I'm just hoping more cool stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe have Hawkeye show up for a little bit. He probably won't, but still, I'd rather see that movie. If I'm being totally honest, I'd rather see the movie titled Aaron Cross than Jason Bourne. I'm being fully honest. Well, I must admit, like, the Bourne Legacy, I wonder if that was really, like, the right thing to do to call it the Bourne Legacy. I mean, I know that lets people know it's in the same universe, but Jason Bourne isn't in it, besides a couple of photo cameos. So, I'm wondering if that's really misleading if you don't look into it. But then again, the posters never showed Matt Damon, but then again, it could have been, like, some people were assuming that he got replaced or something. I don't know. I'm thinking too much into this. I think this movie will be pretty fun. So yeah, let's see it. Alright, so I'm back, and this movie was forgettable. Yeah. If I'm being fully honest here, halfway through the movie, it was in the middle of an action scene, and I just totally fell asleep. Now, bear in mind, I'm not gonna freak out about it like I did with Mad Max XXL, because I have to admit, I was a little tired when I went to the theater anyway. The movie was still not very engaging, but not to the level of Magic Mike XXL. I hope I didn't say... Yeah, I said Magic Mike XXL. Where I walked in on that movie fully awake, and it put me to sleep because it was just so terrible. But no, this film... And the thing is, I woke up like 20 minutes later, did not miss a thing. I'm pretty sure they might have been on the same action scene. I don't know. But didn't miss a thing of the plot, still fully understood what was going on. And you know what baffles me is that a lot of people seem to think that this series is really smart for some reason. Like, I've seen reviews where they just praise how realistic the spy technology is, and how great Matt Damon is in these things, and just how awesome the action and stuff is, and all that. And as I mentioned, like, some of the shaky cam stuff they do is kind of cool, because, like, you never see anyone else actually pull it off well. And this movie, they do it too, but, like, we've seen it. That's the main thing. And as for, like, the being smart, maybe the Bourne Identity was, but the rest of them, including this one, and including the one I actually like the most, the Bourne Legacy, it's very much your basic hero man being chased by a group of evil people. Like, it's not anything complicated, it's not anything super down-to-earth or smart or anything. I mean, in this movie, there's seriously a scene where, like, they snap a photo of the person they're trying to find. Like, there's this guy looking around with a video camera, and they get an image, and they actually do that thing that they do in crappy TV shows like NCIS, where they just shout at the computer, "Enhance it!" and the image becomes more clear. Like, it's funny, because I'd almost agree with you on the other movies being a little more realistic with their spy technology, but that is... like... that doesn't work. That has never worked. That is not a thing people can do. Even in Star Trek, alright? The Star Trek shows, even when they try to do that stuff, it never actually works. And they live in the future, okay? They could literally claim that they just have technology that does that. But even they are smart enough to know that it simply does not work that way. Jesus. So yeah. Just overall, it's another Bourne movie. Certainly not the last one. The ending made that very clear. We're just going through it again. So yeah, if you want to see it again, I guess this is for you. Yeah, that's about it. And until next time, I'm Glenn Dyer, and you have been watching A Dyer Situation.